ダメなんだ、今ファストトラベル俺できないんだ。もうメインストーリーやらないとダメだね。ファストトラベルできない。もうじゃあやるしかないのか、このままメインストーリー。まあちょっと、せっかく32になったから新しいウィッチャーの防具とか剣とか作ろうと思ったけど、これダメですね。できませんね。このままメインストーリーじゃ行くしかないんだな。やるか。ちょっとこれは気になりすぎる。先が。あ、ゾルタン来た。
You found her. They told me the hunt was after her. That those buggers might bust in uninvited.
おお、みんないる。
It shall. We must just ignite it at the right moment.
みんないる、みんないる。いいね、なんか。すごい熱い展開になってきた。
She's one of us, Geralt. No way we'll let him take her.
いやー、演出がいいね、ウィッチャ
Junk,
ー。
barely younger than Vesemir.
Eskel. Greetings, Wolf.
え、どうするのこれ。
Elbow higher.
It's
あ
hard
で
enough.
す。
You drop it a bit every time you release.
Glad to see you.
Set out alone, Vest tracked me down. Insisted on coming.
I ought to give you a hiding for not asking my help, but I took it all out in Roach along the way.
お、
Some old friends.
懐かしい。
What's this horse son doing here?
We need him.
You might have forgotten what he did. I haven't.
I'll keep an eye on Letho. And I'll behave, I promise.
Watch this murderer and you won't be watching the enemy. Why is the Kingslayer so important?
Eridan's a king, ain't he?
Fuck you both.
We'll stay and help. But we don't want him at our backs.
そっか、意外と複雑なんだよな。そっかこの人、グエントにいたよね。この女の人。いたよね。
Fuck!
レイさんも来てくれて、本当にみんな大集結だね、これ。これは熱いよ、この展開。みんなシリのために来てくれたって感じか。めちゃくちゃ熱い展開になってきた。
An illusion.
おー、キャラメッツ
Greetings, Geralt. If I'm to die
Carol
today, I
Mats.
wish to look smashing for the occasion. Leave my dresser alone.
キャラメッツのそういえば、
Getting all gussied up for the wild hunt?
Women only ever beautify themselves for their own satisfaction.
Glad you're here.
It's good to see you again.
Expected you earlier.
I started off heading in the opposite direction, but then turned around.
What made you change your mind?
There are times when a woman should simply not explain her decision. That goes doubly for sorceresses.
ドウィッチャーはなんか魔女の女の人とみんななんか、そういえばキャラメッツともなんかあったよね。俺も結構昔にプレイしたからもう忘れちゃって存在を。まあユニファーには内緒にしとこう。
Get everybody together. Time to talk.
やばい、ストーリーが今熱すぎる、これ。これはちょっとこのストーリーだけやって終わりにしよう。何？録画されてるよね。何回も確認するけど、これ録画されてなかったらシャレにならん。
Thank you for coming. The wild hunt will be here soon. They're coming for Ciri. Want to take her? We'll stop them.
How do you even know the hunt will show?
They always know where I teleport to, and they move from place to place in an instant.
So what's our plan?
There aren't many of us, but I'd trust any of you with my life. Work together and we'll defeat the hunt. When they attack, Yen will dome the fortress with a magic shield. Hunt will be forced to land outside the walls.
If they're dispersed out in the woods, we could hunt down small groups of riders.
Got our first volunteer for the hunting party. I'm the second.
Count me in too. Always believed attack is the best defense.
The Hunt will try to penetrate into the fortress through navigator portals. I can do nothing against this kind of magic, so you'll need to find and close as many as you can while hunting in the woods.
Lambert will make us dimeridium bombs. Remember the formula?
Of course.
Excellent. Erden should work on the portals as well. I shall also give you each an amulet. Snap them in half and you'll become invisible, at least while you remain still or move slowly. Move abruptly, engage any foes, clash with them, and they will see you. Apart from that, they will be able to hear you and smell you. If you come across a large unit, do not attack. Signal Triss and she will provide support.
I'll look for your signal. As soon as I see it, I'll rain fire on the forest.
Remember, there's only a few of us. We have to help each other, work together. If anything goes wrong and the Hunt puts us on the defensive, we pull back, make a stand at the gates of the fortress. The inner courtyard is our last line of defense. If we don't stop them there, we're doomed. Ciri's most important in all of this. The Hunt's after her, and we have to defend her at all costs.
What do I do?
Stay inside the keep. If they break through, come inside. We'll all converge to help you.
Out of the question. I can look after myself.
No one doubts that, child. But remember the most important moment when hunting a monster?
Wait for an opportunity.
After the council, I'll give you an amulet. If you use it, a ball of fire will land where you're standing, just in case.
おー、すげえトリス、そんなことできんの?
What else do we have that we can use?
Since you plan to ambush the Hunt in the woods, I could dig some trapping pits, blue stripe style.
Meaning?
Deep as the dark abyss, bottoms bristling with sharpened stakes.
I brought this Mahakaman mix. Flammable as bone-dry saltpeter and ploughing sticks to anything. We fill some barrels, stack them in a narrow passage, and fire them up at an opportune moment.
You know, we stand on a vast deposit of gas. If need be, I could open cracks in the earth, create explosions. I would need to prepare, though.
There's the laboratory and the workshop.
One thing to remember, we've got limited resources and even less time. We ought to decide what kind of weaponry will be most useful against the Hunt.
Absolutely. We need to assign one type of weaponry each to the lab and workshop.
Who needs access to the lab?
I started brewing some potions. Like to finish, if you don't mind.
I could prepare more of those Witcher's traps, but I'd need all the lab equipment.
There aren't many of us, so we'll need to prepare as many traps as possible.
Let's talk about the workshop. Been wanting to fix that breach in the wall, but we'll need the same tools to clear the rubble from the armory.
Rubble?
Haven't you heard? Roof caved in a couple of years back. There's some excellent swords in there. Swords we could use.
Filling in the breach seems just as important. They come through there, the siege will be over awfully quick.
これなんかこの今の俺の選択でエンディングが変わってしまうとかあんのかな。ちょっと慎重に選んだ方が良さそうじゃない?
We'll need weapons that can pierce the Hunt's armor. Gotta clear the armory.
We won't have time to do much else. Everything settled?
Yes, settled. We don't have much time, so let's get to work.
Let's sum up. Yennefer will create a magic barrier to repel the main assault. That should push the opposing force into the woods, where Lambert, Geralt, and Letha will be waiting. They'll use Dimeridium to close the Navigator's portals,
Stop as many warriors as possible from entering the fortress. Triss will be waiting for their signal, then give the riders hell. All others will repel any foes who make it inside the fortress walls.
If anything goes wrong, we abandon the outer courtyard, pull back to the keep.
確かにやる回る一言も喋らんし、めっちゃ影薄い。
Aridin can't get his hands on Ciri. That's most important. Let's look at the map of the fortress, figure out the details.
確かにこれアニジャさんが言ってた通り影薄いな。一言も喋らん。みんな何かしらなんか喋ってる。
Can't help feeling we've overlooked something important.
Don't think about it.
What's ready?
Haven't had much time to prepare, so not much, honestly.
I'm exposing you all to danger, unnecessarily.
You worry too much. Wipe that frown off your face, we'll make it.
Can't help but worry. We're short on meteorite steel swords.
Got enough for everyone. Here, Vesemir dug this up for you.
Gnome-forged blade. Crossguard's elven handiwork. Cuts through armor like butter.
Thanks for everything.
I'll saddle the horses. Come once you're ready to head into the woods.
Taking
ランバーズいいやつだな。
You know my opinion.
Acted to keep John Lambert. さっきもらったなんか刀みたいなのって使えるのかな。俺のレベルに合ってる。どれだ。どれをもらった。これか。レベル 30! 443。でもな、443でしょ。今俺これレベル29のやつ444。しかも、443。ヤーデンが強くなって、アキスイが強くなって、チャンストゥスターガー。こっちの方が強い気がするけど、まあ一応やっとくか。じゃあせっかくだし。これはないな、26だから。チャンストゥスタガーが入ってるから、それをアップするか。どれがチャンストゥスタガーって。チャンス、あ、これか。かっこいいのかな、この武器って。こんな感じか。あ、でも意外と悪くないな。じゃあチャンストゥスタガーを入れて、これで、そうだ、チャンストゥスタガー 27%。でみっか。なんか地味に俺、かっこよそうな装備とか拾ってんだよな。そんなかっこよくなかったな。こっちの方がいい。このエターナルファイヤーのやつとか。でもなんかこのエターナルファイヤーの人たち好きじゃないから、なんかあんまり同じ格好したいとは思わない。34、マスタークラフトウォーベンアーマーとか。まあいいや。あ、クロスボウ俺装備しなかったね。何装備して。あ、間違った。何してるの？何をしてるの？まあいいや。けどかっこいい。お、結構かっこいいぞ、この武器。ちょっと使ってみるか。せっかくもらったし。よーし。そしたらちょっとアーマーとかを評価して。
Long, lonely winters breed some pretty strange ideas.
充電は大丈夫だし、14分。一回止めた方がいいかな。なんか長くなりそうな気がするんだよ。戦いが始まってしまったら。なんか長くなりそうな気がするから、一回これ録画止めてゼロにしといた方がいいような気がするんだけどね。